Welcome everybody back to True Divine Church here in Montgomery, Alabama, as we get set to start with varsity girls basketball as Ezekiel Knights take on Tuscaloosa Warriors. Just got through with the JV boys as the Ezekiel team defeated Tuscaloosa.
Yeah, the boys, they put on a really good performance and really came out dominant in that.
Yeah, pretty good all the way around on the boards.
They won it by about 25, I think. And that's only in, I think they put up 65 points. They won that by 25, and that's in 6-minute quarters. So, I mean.
That's a lot of points for that amount of time. That's a lot of points
in 6 minutes. So, they played a good game. We'll see how the Lady Knights get on. These are the varsity.
Conference game, so it's important for both teams.
Yep.
This is a conference game.
The JV, so both the JV teams won for Ezekiel, so we'll see how the varsity teams get on. Knights with a, looks like a little bit of a height advantage tonight. We'll see how well they use that. Christian Dunlap and Abby Blackman are the two taller players for Ezekiel, so we'll see how they get on. We saw Caleb Blackman, with his height advantage in the junior varsity game, put up a lot of points, got a lot of rebounds for the Knights. And the Warriors win the tip-off as we get this one underway. Knights versus the Warriors. That's a good pass. Now looking for three early. That one just off the mark. Well rebounded by the Warriors. Now worked into the corner. Good defense by the Knights there. Not allowing any easy driving lanes. And that one off the foot, and now picked up by the Knights. Dunlap able to pick it up. Looks like that one went off the foot of Russell, but roll right into the path of Dunlap, who was able to gain possession for the Knights now with Lily Jones. Back over to Russell. Back to Jones. Looks for three, and just off the mark. Looked good from our angle, just a little too long. And the Warriors pick up the rebound. And a little bit of miscommunication by the Warriors ends up almost better for them. That shot goes up for three and is drained. All these Warrior teams kind of live from outside, and they all shoot the three ball really well. Knights trail by three. Now back over to Jones from Russell. Looking over options, going to kick that one a little bit long. Gabby Newell able to pick up. A little bit of a wayward pass. Now Jones in the corner. Gets it over to Dunlap, who lost her footing a little bit, and that one picked up by the Warriors. Now a chance for the fast break opportunity coming forward, and that's going to be a foul call. Gabby Newell will get back quickly. Got called for the foul. Chance for the Warriors to extend their lead. First trip to the stripe tonight. First one up and good. Second one up too long, and rebound picked up by the Knights. Trying to get their scoring going here in the first quarter. Trailing by 4. This one with Newell now. Gets that one over to Jones. Gets it back to Newell. Great pass that time, and that's going to be a foul as the Knights are going to take a trip to the stripe. Good pass that time by Lily Jones to Gabby Newell, who draws the foul. Knights' first trip to the stripe tonight. Newell, first one too long. Second one is good, and the Knights are on the board, trailing by 3. And that pass inside, tipped away. Jones got a hand to it. Dunlap able to pick up the loose ball. Good job containing it, and that one off the hands. Looks like that one went off the hands of Newell. Dunlap may have had a little more time there than she thought she did, and a couple teammates helping out, but trying to work it down the court just a little too quickly maybe. And Warriors trying to work this one around underneath, and that's going to be a charge call. Good job there by Blackman drawing the charge. Substitution now for the Warriors getting underway before we get this one back in play. Russell carrying forward for Ezekiel. Gets that one over to Newell now, finds a lane, great step inside, got fouled, just couldn't quite get that one to go. That lane opened up right for her though. Another chance for Newell at the stripe. That's the third foul called against Tuscaloosa. And the second one does go again, 1-and-1 from the stripe for the Knights. Cut the lead down to 2. That one goes up from three-point range and is knocked down. Knights trying to answer. That one nearly taken away. Good job by Newell to pick it up, though. Now going to try and drive, and she's going to get fouled. And shooting foul. That's going to be one more. See if we can go 2 for 2 from the stripe here for Newell. And she does. She's definitely getting her shooting practice in from the line, but take buckets wherever you can get them. That's the 4th foul called against the Warriors. Good pass that time underneath now into the corner. Open 3 just off the mark, and the rebound picked up by Blackman. And travel called against Russell there. That one goes up from three-point range, no good. Good job boxing out that time by the Knights. Able to pick up that rebound. That one goes up from 3, just off the mark from Jones, and the Warriors pick up the rebound. Having a tough time to get it out, though, but they do eventually. Warriors working this one around, just able to keep that one in play. Trying to find a lane, screen set that time, free up a little bit of space. Now working around the top of the arc for 3. That one comes up well short. And still in play, but Lily Jones able to take it away. Now going to come forward for Ezekiel. This one to Newell. Now back with Russell, who looks for the long 2. Takes a bad bounce over the top of the backboard and out of play. Warriors nursing a 3-point lead, seeing if they can now extend on it. Good pass that time. Now looking for the open 3. That one not their best effort. And out of play. Good job there. That was either Newell or Jones saying to let it go. Good. A little bit of awareness there. And the Knights get it back underway. Now with Jones. Back over with Russell. That pass gets tipped and taken away. Now a chance for them to break. They got numbers, but a great job by Dunlap there to get back and pick it up. And they call her for the travel there. I don't know. Might have been called, but also could have got called for the foul going the other way. But good job by the Knights at least stopping the fast break. Pass inside that time and taken away by Jones. It's going to be a jump ball, and that's going to go the way of the Knights. So the Knights able to get back possession.
You guys watching on YouTube, if you want to give a shout out to a player team you're watching.
This one back over to Jones. Now going to take the 3. That comes up short. Knights able to keep it in play. Good job by Russell to pick that one up. Now with Newell, who looks at it, couldn't get that one to go. Knights still able to maintain possession, and eventually the foul called.
Had a good crowd watching the last game. Crowd from people from Australia,
Montana,
a
couple other places.
Let us know where
from Alabama.
Yeah, let us know where you're watching from.
Now one from Blackman goes up no good, and off the hands of the Warriors.
If you hit
Substitution.
If you hit that like button below, helps get the feed out there. If you copy the link, send it out to somebody who might be interested in the game, helps as well.
Subscribe button also always helps. That one tipped and out of bounds again, and that's going to be Knights ball again right up underneath the bucket. Courtney Towns come on for Lily Jones. Maybe a little bit more of a 3-point shooter for the Knights. See if they can get their outside game going. This one underneath, try to get it to Blackman. who just maintains possession. That one blocked. And a good job by Russell to at least get that pass away. Now with Towns, who looks for two. That comes up just short. And a timeout called by the Warriors. A little bit of a hectic few minutes there, but they will get the timeout and the ball back. While we have a minute, we can take a quick look at one of our sponsors. We have got Robert Morris Attorney located in Deatsville, Alabama. If you're in need of legal services, just call the River Region. Just call 334-569-1820. He's sitting right here behind me having a laugh now.
Got Nita McFarland saying go Knights. Watching, throwing there in the chat.
It's going to be Warriors ball as we get this one back underway. Knights yet to find their scoring stride. The Warriors just knocking down a couple from outside. It's got them to 7-4 lead. This one in the corner again, looking for three. That one too long, and that one eventually picked up by Ezekiel. Over to Towns now from Newell. Gets something over to Russell, who looks for three. That one comes up just short. Knights able to pick up the rebound momentarily, but Blackman had it knocked loose. And now a chance for the Warriors to come forward again. This one back in the corner. That one goes up for two. Comes up off the mark. Blackman gets a hand in there to knock it away. And it's knocked away from Russell. Still a loose ball. Eventually picked up by Tuscaloosa. That one goes up in the air, and Towns is going to get called for the foul on that one. Second foul called against the Knights so far in this first quarter.
Throwing it in just in front of our desk here.
That one goes up from three, a little more contested, but that is absolutely drained.
Knights bring it back down. We're down to about 1:10 left here.
Now
in the first.
Looks like a foul called there. That's going to be, looks like it's going to be for three now. Towns going to get a chance at the stripe. It's the sixth foul called against the Warriors. So any other ones in, the Knights will be in the bonus. And that first one comes up short.
Towns a good shoot. She's a good shooter from the outside. 3-point land.
Second one comes up short. Third opportunity here. Get the Knights moving a little bit here on the board. And that one comes up short as well, but the Knights able to pick up the rebound. Now with Dunlap, she gets fouled, but they actually call that a travel. I'm not entirely sure about that. I don't know how there's no foul called there. Tuscaloosa not really worried about taking up any kind of time here. Knights just not wanting to give up another three here at all. No shot clock, so Tuscaloosa more than happy just to wait this one out.
Ezekiel about the same.
Content to let it go. Now going to step forward. Tuscaloosa trying to find a little bit of space inside. Knights doing a good job to defend. That one now really trying to avoid the backcourt violation. 7 seconds to go. They're going to get this shot away, I imagine. 3 seconds now, tipped away, and that's going to do it.
Good job.
Knights did a good job at least keeping the final shot from getting off. But just maybe lacking a little bit in offensive production. Got a lot of fouls, got a lot of trips to the stripe, but just not really quite able to take advantage of them.
guys. More people watching, like I said. Click on the share button, hit the copy link, share it out on a text message to family and friends. Let you know the game is going live. Hop on Facebook, you can copy the link and share it in a Facebook post. It'll post it in the Facebook link so other people can see it.
Always appreciated, of course.
Yep, if you want to hit that like button, the thumbs up button, if you're liking the broadcast. And as always, if you want to jump in the chat and let us know where you're watching from or the team you're watching or player you might be watching. Again, coming up after this one, we'll have men's varsity after this game. They were, I think, originally scheduled for 7:15. It's obviously not going to be that time.
A little
later
bit
than that. They usually most all the time run late.
Warriors going to start this one back out here in the second quarter with a 6-point lead. Nothing insurmountable, but the Knights definitely going to need to get their offense going a little bit here. Warriors looking for three from a long way out. That one too tall off the glass, and the Knights able to pick up the rebound. Millie Jones going to carry it forward for Ezekiel. This one over to Towns, going to pull it from three. Comes up just short again. And that's a good pass that time, an opportunity to break for the Warriors, and they find two more.
Got to say it was somebody Ezekiel going for the steal there. And
yeah, maybe just kind of overreached a little bit. That one goes up from Newell, couldn't get to go, and that's going to be a foul called against the Knights. Knights did a good job to avoid any kind of foul trouble in the first quarter. Tuscaloosa trying to do some work from three-point range again. That one just off the mark, but that's not a shot you're going to want to give them all night, that's for sure. That pass may have been tipped. We'll see what the officials call, and they do call it for the Warriors. Back underway from three-point range, just off the mark, and Dunlap able to come down with it. That one just
slow it down. Yep.
Just couldn't quite get that one to fall. We'll see if the Knights can find some offense here. This one back over to Towns. Now back to Jones. Now Towns again, who gets it back to Jones, who shoots for two. Couldn't get it to go. Good job by Newell getting in there. No foul called.
Nice. Wow.
Towns going to go up from two, and again, just can't quite get it on the mark. Good job following it up, though. That second one goes up no good. And Tuscaloosa an opportunity to fast break again. And two more go their way. The Knights just not able to capitalize on some good shooting opportunities. Going to have to get some of these baskets to go if they want to get back into this one now. And Tuscaloosa really feeding on the fast break. That one back over to Jones. Now gets underneath to Blackman. Out to Towns, who looks for two. Just off the mark again. And that rebound eventually scrambled around. And another fast break opportunity coming for the Warriors.
I think that's the third time.
Yeah, Knights are going to have to start dedicating someone to get back a little bit quicker. A couple of substitutes. 5 total changes.
Yep.
Actually looks like it's going to be 4. This one over to Towns again, who looks for two, and then the Knights do get it to go as they cut the lead down to 10. 5 changes now for the Knights to get set to take place. Good pass underneath that time. Trying to find some space to get the shot away. Good defense there by Christian Dunlap, and Abby Blackman able to take away the rebound. Knights coming forward. Towns going to go for two again. That one off the mark. And no fast break opportunity this time for the Warriors. Jones gets a hand in there that time. Couldn't quite get the takeaway, though. And good drive there. That shot goes up no good. Knights couldn't claim the rebound. This one in the corner for three, and is knocked down again. 4.5 minutes to go here. Knights needing to get something to go on offense. Now with Gabby Newell, who's going to try to drive. And that one got blocked. And once again, a fast break opportunity coming for the Warriors. And that's going to be a foul called against Christian Dunlap. That's one you just kind of got to eat. But you got to stop that fast break in some kind of way. Not going to be a shooting foul either. Dunlap got there in time to make sure it wasn't a shooting foul. And now they actually did change it to a shooting foul. That's an interesting call. Still kind of talking it over.
Well, after this first shot, we'll look at it again. We got it on replay.
And that one goes up and in. 5 changes for the Knights coming on. Yeah, I mean, hard to tell. She might have just been starting to go for the shot, but that's a tight one to call for sure. Second one up and good also.
Warriors increasing their lead 21-6 here with 4:14 left.
Yeah, Knights have had opportunity, just have not been able to knock down some of these shots. Another one there goes wayward. Able to pick up the rebound though, and that's going to be a jump ball called. That's going to be Knights ball.
So we've got a possession arrow down below the clock there. Keep track of it.
Good pass inside this time. Knights able to find a little bit of space, get the shot away, but that's not the best shot there. Comes up short.
Blocked.
And now another three-point opportunity going up, no good. And the loose ball eventually picked up by the Knights, but just out of bounds.
Wow,
dang close.
That was really, it was really close.
It was hard to see from our angle on the desk, but the camera got a good angle of it. It was real close. Chance to drive, and that's going to be a foul called.
Looking back at that, I'll move the score bug out of the way, see if we can see that again.
I don't know. That looks like it stayed in bounds to me, but the official called it how he called it.
Yeah, it's a tough call.
I
couldn't tell.
Yeah, it was pretty darn close. You can't too much fault the official for that one.
We have the advantage of replay.
A little bit of replay.
Thanks to our cameraman catching that.
Knights once again, though, give the ball away. Really struggling to find anything on offense at the moment. This one out in the corner again. That shot goes up for 2 off the mark. And Knights able to pick up the rebound. Trying to come forward quickly, lost the handle on it, and trying to slow down the fast break. The Warriors have still got one player right down in the far center of the court, but Knights do just enough to slow it down.
Slowing it up here.
Yep. No need to rush at all at the moment.
Ezekiel's going to have to
try and put a little bit of pressure on here. Nearly lost the handle on it there, but good job to maintain possession there. They did lose it, and still able to maintain possession somehow. Great job, and that one goes up for 3 off the mark. And the Knights do a good job to try and get away from that little press. 2 minutes to go now. Knights able to maintain possession. That one passed into the corner once again off the mark. Knights just struggling in possession a little bit. Opportunity once again for the Warriors to try and extend their lead.
Warriors content just to control as much as they
maintain
can.
A little bit of possession. No shot clock, obviously, so try and hold on to that ball as long as possible. That one goes up for three, and that's drained again.
I don't even think the net moved.
No, I think it caught just the back of the iron and just falls straight through. That one goes up, no good. Second chance goes up, also no good. Third one still can't get it to go, and
Foul.
a foul eventually called, and it'll be Knight's ball, I believe. Should be 1-1. Knights really just struggling to get any kind of points going here. I think they've been outscored 14-2 in the second quarter. You're going to have to get some offensive production going and slow down the fast break going the other way. Goes up, comes up short, and that's going to be a lane violation.
Yeah, I think.
Step forward just a little too quickly on that, trying to collect her own rebound. And once again, Tuscaloosa able to get possession back.
Get under a minute here left in the second quarter.
This one underneath, now back out into the corner. Knight's doing a little bit better job kind of containing the three. Still in possession, now going to be from the corner, just off the mark. Knight's able to get the rebound and a chance to come forward with about 30 seconds to go. Good pass that time, now going to go for two, in and out, just not falling for the Knights. And that one tipped away, out of play. That one looked like my putting game today. It was just couldn't quite get it to fall.
Is that today or?
Every day, every day. That one goes up from three. That one also just off the mark.
Down to about 10 seconds here left.
That one out of bounds, going to go off of Ezekiel. Tuscaloosa probably just going to be content to hold possession, maybe get one more shot away. And lost it there with about 3 seconds to go. Got to get the shot away, and couldn't do so. And the Knights go into halftime trailing the Warriors 24-6. Really just not able to get their offense going. Looks like we'll have about an 8-minute halftime, and
we'll put a clock up here, and we'll take a short break for a few minutes here as they leave the cameras running. But we'll start the clock as soon as they start. But it'll be about an 8-minute break, and we'll jump back on when they get ready to start the second half. As Tuscaloosa Warriors, it's been all Warriors, lead 24-6 over Ezekiel Academy. And welcome back. True Divine Church here in Montgomery, Alabama. Varsity girls basketball as we get set to start the third quarter. Ezekiel Knights taking on Tuscaloosa Warriors. First half, it was all Warriors.
And that's going to be a jump ball as we get back underway here. Knights should get the ball back. I believe, yep, they will. It was all Warriors in that first half. Scoring a lot from outside, but also the fast break opportunity kept on opening itself up. That one goes up for three, and the Knights get it back underway. Abigail Russell with a 3 there. That might spark some life into the Knights. We'll see how the Warriors respond. They get this one up from 2, no good. Blackman with a rebound. We'll see if the Knights can mount some offense here. Gonna need some. I think they already put up more than they did in that whole second quarter with that 1-3. Newell lost the handle, able to pick it back up, and she's gonna get fouled and get a chance to the stripe. Newell a chance at the line here. I think the Knights went 4 for 10 in that first half. Not going to help the stats there. Substitution came on for the Warriors as that second one goes up no good. And a chance for the Warriors to get forward. Good pass inside that time. Now going to work it at the top of the arc. Gets that one up from three-point range, just off the mark, and Christian Dunlap comes down with the rebound. Now it's going to come forward over to Lily Jones. Had the screen, thought about the three, now going to be to Dunlap. Lost the handle on it. Opportunity coming forward for the fast break for the Tuscaloosa Warriors as they slow it up now. This one in the corner. Good step inside that time. That one tipped. Now going to try from the other corner. That one goes up no good. Falls into the waiting arms of Christian Dunlap. The Knights get it forward. Abigail Russell picks it up. Now hands it off to Gabby Newell. Good job to get that one to Blackman, and she gets 2 more for Ezekiel. Going to need to keep this up to try and get back into this one, but we'll see if they can stifle the Tuscaloosa offense. That one again off the mark. Dunlap just couldn't quite claim that rebound. This one fired inside. That one goes up for 2, no good. And Dunlap comes down with the rebound. Now we go Russell trying to get forward, working away from a little bit of a one-man press. Jones going to pull up from 3, just off the mark. Gabby Newell took a tumble down underneath the goal, and opportunity coming forward. That one goes up no good, and a good job by the Knights getting back quickly. Now going to fire this one forward for Newell. Maybe not the best opportunity or the best decision there. Jump ball going to go the way of the Warriors. Substitution, Christian Dunlap making way. Warriors an opportunity to come forward again. Trying to get a little bit more in their offensive rhythm, and that's a way to do it. Lily Jones coming forward, finds Russell. Gets it back over to Jones. This one underneath now to Blackman, who gets a shot away, just a little high off the glass, and that one picked up by Tuscaloosa.
Knights getting some shots off. Good shots, but they're just some of them just not falling.
Yeah, they got a lot of decent looks in that first half, but just couldn't get them to fall. That one goes up for 2, and another one goes in for Tuscaloosa. This one now with Newell over to Russell. Looks for 2, just off the mark. Good rebound, though, by Blackman. Gets it over to Newell again, who gets a shot away, and the Knights get 2 more. A little bit better offensive production by the Knights, and a shoe loss in the middle of the court. An opportunity now for the Warriors to drive forward. And a foul called. First foul called against Ezekiel in this second half. Trail by 16, not out of it, but definitely going to have to put in some offensive work to try and get back in. That one goes up from 3, just off the mark. Someone's got to step out for the Knights. Cannot be giving up those 3-pointers like that, but they get away with it this time. Russell coming forward now. Gets this one over to Jones. Now over to Newell, trying to drive, and she's going to get fouled. Another opportunity here for the Knights at the line. Knights have struggled from the stripe. If they could get their game going at the line, they could maybe mount a little bit of a charge here, but that kind of follows the trend. Everything just coming up short. Second one also short. Newell tried to claim her own rebound, took a bump, and that's going to go out of play. Will be Tuscaloosa ball. This one in the corner again, goes up for three, comes up short. Nobody underneath the basket for the Knights to rebound, but just off the hands of Tuscaloosa and out of play.
Knights with opportunities to get back in it here. Just need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, defense has created enough disruption where Tuscaloosa, that's going to be a travel.
Yep.
Yeah, defense has done enough to kind of slow down the Tuscaloosa offense. But the offense just needs equal production now. This one underneath to Blackman, who gets a shot away and finds two more. And I said it at the beginning of the game, they definitely have a height advantage out there, especially with Abby Blackman, definitely the tallest player on the court. Might try and use her a little bit more now underneath. Try to set the screen, free up a little bit of space. Good job avoiding it by Russell, but Tuscaloosa working it around now. This one back out into the corner for three, no good. And no over the back call, but the Knights will pick up the ball. Trailing by 14. This one over to Jones. Now to Newell. Travel called. Looked like she wanted to go one way, and then the defense just kind of marshaled her a little bit the opposite. Tuscaloosa with no real rush, feeling like the Knights might be getting back into it just a little bit. So we're going to try and take the air out of this game. Now an opportunity to try and drive four, but that was a travel called the other way. Jones coming forward for Ezekiel, finds Newell, going to try and drive, lost the handle on it. Tuscaloosa going to fire this one forward quickly. And now going to slow it up, trying to eat a little bit of time, trying to find a lane. That's a great drive and a great finish that time.
Nice job there, finding the opening to the basket.
This one over to Russell, pulls up for three, just off the mark, and that one falls into the hands of Tuscaloosa. 1:26 to go here in this third quarter. Knights putting up a little bit better offensive production, and they've managed to slow down Tuscaloosa, who have not had their best shooting quarter. And there's another one that goes off the mark from three-point range. Russell now going to come forward with it, finds Jones. Kicks this one over to Newell, who looks at it from two. No good. Blackman knocks that one away. And they called that an over-the-back foul. Pretty much the same thing we saw on the other end, but it was not called on the opposite side. That one called on Abby Blackman.
Under a minute here left in the third. Neither team any kind of foul trouble here.
No, not really any kind of foul trouble at all. The Knights, or I'm sorry, the Warriors had a few fouls in the first half. Knights slowly followed them up, but neither team should be in any kind of real foul trouble. That one goes long to Gabby Newell. And that's going to be Knights ball.
Throwing it in right here in front of the disc.
Yeah, I thought that ball was going to end up right on our table here. Outside, that one goes up for 3, just off the mark.
Coach telling her to take that one.
And that's going to be a jump ball. I believe that's going to be Ezekiel ball, and it is. With 27 seconds to go here. Knight's getting this one back in play, right up underneath the bucket. Trying to work this one in quickly. That's going to go out of bounds. And that's going to be Tuscaloosa ball. Knights just unable to find any kind of consistent scoring. The defense done a little bit better in this quarter. That one goes up, comes up short. Picked up by the Knights. Opportunity to come forward for Ezekiel now. Now with Russell, 4 seconds to get the shot away and couldn't get it off. Tried to find Blackman, but just lost the handle on it. And going to the fourth quarter, Knights trailing by 16.
We'll pull up our Giuseppe's box score. It's gonna
Knights outscoring the Warriors in that third quarter, but those 2 first quarters tell the difference in this one so far. Knights going to need a gutsy performance to try and come back into it.
Lots of opportunities there, just not able to capitalize.
Yeah, lots of opportunities in both halves, all 3 quarters at least. Just couldn't quite get it done the first quarter, or the first half, and Tuscaloosa was able to knock down a couple of nice threes and just really kind of push their lead. Knights just really going to have to put together a good offensive performance to try and get back into it.
Looking at the
that's our schedule.
Schedule 11, and I guess if Max Prep's right, they're 11 and 9.
And a winning record is never bad. And of course, the Knights did lose starting point guard at the beginning of, or earlier in this season. So that's never exactly an easy thing to an ACL tear. So losing one of your starters early on in the season is never an easy thing to kind of recover from. But able to put together a winning season, at least so far. As the Warriors tack on 2 more here. That one goes up from 3-point range, just off the mark. And once again, the Warriors a chance for a fast break opportunity here. Good pass that time, and 2 more go. This one over to Newell now. This one goes up from 3, off the mark again, out of play, and that's going to be Tuscaloosa ball.
You guys watching on YouTube here, be sure to leave let us know in the chat where you're watching from. Player you might be cheering for. Don't forget, after this game we have the men's varsity coming up.
And that's another one knocked down from outside.
3.
Well, they might have had a little bit of a wayward shooting third quarter, but
picking it back up here in the fourth.
Got it right back together here in the fourth now. This one goes into the corner, just makes it there. Good pass underneath this time by the Knights. Trying to get this one away, but not sure what they called. It was either a 3 second
Yeah, 3 second
violation, or if you're guarded for, I believe it's 5 seconds tightly, you will get called for the turnover. That's kind of the shot clock, I believe. I think that's also a rule in college ball as well. And 2 more go for the Warriors. Of course, in college they do also have a shot clock, I believe. That's a good pass that time to Newell, who gets a shot away and gets fouled. And the Knights able to knock that one down from the stripe. It's been one thing that's been a little bit lacking for them in this game so far. Have not had their best production at the line. That one underneath, knocked
Stowe.
away. Ezekiel, a chance to come forward. Newell able to get the handle on it, gets fouled. Couldn't quite get the bucket to go. 5 changes for the Knights getting ready. Newell, another chance at the line. Gets it to go. Everybody coming on except for one. Courtney Towns will be replacing Gabby Newell. And able to get her second one to go. So 3 for 3 for Newell in the fourth quarter from the stripe. And once again, Tuscaloosa coming forward. 5 fresh sets of legs out there for the Knights. We'll see what they can do, but it's hard to beat a team that can just knock them down from outside like that.
Increase the lead to 22 here.
Yeah, Knights just struggling a little bit to kind of defend that corner. Towns tries to respond with a 3 of her own off the mark. Blackman able to get the rebound and puts up 2 more. Don't quite have the numbers, but Blackman's got to be one of the top scorers for Ezekiel in this game, I'd imagine. That one goes up no good. And that one goes up for 3, also no good. And that's going to be an over the back, I believe, that time. They, I think they might have called the last one a 2, yeah, because we've got a, we had it as a 3, but I didn't even look at what the official said, to be honest. So I think it was officially a 2. 20-point game at the moment. Towns got that one blocked and struggled to pick it up. Loose ball collected by the Warriors. That one tipped and taken away. Dunlap able to get a hand in there. And an opportunity coming forward. Dunlap and Blackman driving for the Knights. That one off the mark. Blackman tried to claim it. Now with Dunlap. And that's going to be a jump ball. I believe that's going to be, it's going to be Ezekiel ball now. That one underneath to Blackman, couldn't quite claim it. And Knights slow it up a little bit, but eventually Tuscaloosa coming forward. Trying to find a lane, got that one away, no good. Now going to be from the corner, gets a second bite at it. That one not the best effort by Tuscaloosa. And that's going to be a travel call. Knights giving the ball right back.
4:17 left here. As you see the varsity men's team for the Knights lining up to take the court. After this one, as we get a full
another 5.
Check, swapping out.
That one goes long. And that one tipped, nearly taken away.
Right up to the camera here.
I think it took a bounce off the tripod. Pass, good pass that time underneath, gets it to go, couldn't find the bucket though. And we'll see what the call is. It will be a foul, I believe, called against Tuscaloosa. Tuscaloosa getting up a little bit in foul numbers. Now that's their 6th foul of the second half. Chance for the Knights to come forward again. Try and cut into this lead a little bit. That's a good pass. That shot goes up no good. Rebound collected by Ezekiel. And that's going to be a foul. Knights going to get a chance at the stripe. That'll also put Ezekiel in the bonus. That'll be 1-and-1 from now on. Got told that. Knights have got, I believe, 5 fouls, and Tuscaloosa have got 15 so far in this game. So Knights doing a good job to stay out of foul trouble, but just have not been able to convert a lot from the stripe. Second one goes up, also no good, and a chance for Tuscaloosa to come forward again. Good pass underneath that time. Trying to find some space to shoot. That's going to be a travel called, though. Good defense there by Ezekiel. Working this one underneath. That one goes up for two. Couldn't quite find it. And a fast break opportunity once again coming for the Warriors, but couldn't convert there. Saying that one converted a lot tonight, but now numbers coming forward for the Knights. That shot goes up, and they call a charge there. That was a, I don't know. I think soccer players get a bad rep for diving, but that was that's how you buy a foul right there. After that foul, brings on 5 more changes for the Knights. Once again, just keeping the fresh legs out there, seeing what they can do, trying to work back into this game. But it's going to be tough, especially when you knock them down like that.
Yeah, Warriors have been good from outside.
Yeah, that third quarter was the one that I really saw them just not be able to take advantage of shooting-wise. That's going to be another giveaway. Knights, they went out of bounds down there right near the byline. This one worked in the corner again. Going to step up for 2, and once again just knocking them down. Tuscaloosa really turned on the shooting here in the fourth quarter. Knights have not done a bad job, but when Tuscaloosa is knocking them down like they have been so far in this one, it's hard to keep up. A fast break opportunity once again coming for the Warriors. Just couldn't quite maintain ball control. The second shot goes up. Couldn't find it there. Good screen set that time to free up a little bit of space for Jones. Now going to step forward. That pass might have got tipped just a little bit. This one goes up from Newell. Now a Russell looking for 3 just off the mark, and that one's going to go out of play.
All of those shots are
just can't quite get them to go. Don't think the Knights have had a quarter where they've scored more than 10 and a quarter. That's a good pass underneath, and Blackman finds 2 more. At least I believe that was Blackman. If it was, she's probably no doubt the top scorer for the Knights in this one. That one goes up for 3. That one not best effort from the Warriors, who've been a really good shooting side tonight, especially from range, but that one came off a little bit wayward.
Towns checks in.
Yeah, Lily Jones making way for Courtney Towns. That one tipped, and a hard collision gives the Knights an opportunity to shoot there, and now a fast break opportunity once again for the Warriors. This one in the corner for 3. That one comes up short as well. Second air ball in a row we've seen from the Warriors, which is not exactly a normal thing.
Minute 10, both men's varsity teams lined up to come on the court as soon as this one's over, about a minute away. Guys, be sure to check back in and watch that game.
Yeah, it'll be coming up right after this one. That one over to Blackman. Does a good job to keep it in play. Still got possession. And Knights able just to hold on to it. Now with Newell. Try to get the shot away, but looks like she got the ball stripped. And that should be Knights ball right up underneath the basket here.
Yeah, this conference game for Warriors and the Knights. So important for all teams involved.
This one long. Russell now, a little bit of a slip there from the Warriors. Going to get this one up from 3, comes up short. And once again, the Warriors a fast break opportunity here. That one off the side and a foul called. Didn't see a lot of contact in there. I guess it was called on Gabby Newell, but that official's a long way away from the play to be making that call. Yeah. I don't know if I'm the official. The closest guy to it for me is always going to be calling that, not the one farther than half court.
But after this game, we will take a quick break, so make sure you tune back into this for the men's varsity game and copy the link, share it out there once we get back going, and let people know the game will be live on YouTube.
Towns for 3, comes up short, and looks like the Warriors did touch that to try and pick up the rebound, but it goes out of play. Knight's going to get maybe one more opportunity here to try and make the score look a little bit better, but all in all, the Warriors shooting tonight was just too much for the Knights, who didn't really have their best offensive performance, and that's going to be a foul called.
Yeah, Ezekiel, a couple of moments here and there, especially in the third period.
Yeah, they were able to slow down the Warriors' offense a little bit, but just didn't have their best tonight. Also, if I'm the Warriors, I don't think I'm going to be trying to go for a fast break down the other end of the court whenever it's a big win. Those fast breaks, you get always an opportunity for an injury to come down the other way. It's always a little bit nerve-wracking, and that's going to be a foul called. Gabby Newell going to get one more at the stripe here. If I'm going to be going for fast breaks, I'm not going to be doing it with my first team, that's for sure. That one comes up short. Second one is good. Kind of in the Knights' rhythm tonight. 1 out of 2 from the line.
Clock ticking down to 5 seconds here.
Yep, now going to slow it up a little bit, and that's just about going to do it. As that last shot is up and no good. The Warriors beat the Knights 49-25. A really good shooting performance by the Warriors in that one.
Warriors. We'll watch the
both the guys' teams getting ready to get onto the court as the girls shake hands.
So the men's varsity taking the court now as Ezekiel Knight. Warriors will take about 10 minutes from now. And we're going to take a short break, drop off, and start another feed here shortly. So make sure you just pop back on the BP1 Sports on YouTube channel, and you'll see it come live. You can also hit the subscribe button below. Notification will let you know when we go live. We try to get as many games as we possibly can on here. But Tuscaloosa Warriors varsity girls defeat Ezekiel Academy 49-25. We'll be back here shortly to bring you men's varsity basketball.